Hello, and welcome to another Buy It Now premiere from the Southern Belle NOLA channel. I'm your hostess, Southern Belle. Thank you ever so much for being here today. I want to let you know that you can combine anything and everything you happen to buy in this video with the other premieres this week and with my 3 auctions at 7 p.m. on Friday, Saturday, and Monday for combined payment and combined shipping to save you money. Also, please click the thumbs up. That helps me ever so much with the YouTube algorithm to let YouTube know that you approve of my channel and approve of my content. Also, click the share button and share me out on your YouTube community page, on your Facebook, Instagram, on your Discord. If you're not already a member of my Discord, the link is in the description. That helps me too. So I want to also make sure you are on live chat because that top chat will deceive you and show your own chat at the top even if you're not first. And that just breaks my heart when it happens. Okay, I say laissez bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. Roll in your life. Roll in your heart. Roll in your soul. Roll on and on and on. Also, make sure when you are claiming items that you specify quantity. Many things I have multiple quantities. A few things are one and done. And if you're watching this on the replay, check the sold out list. Okay, what we're going to start with first in this spring cleaning is some $1 items. Why are we starting with $1 items? Well, at my auctions, the very first round, which is for early bird viewers and those people who are subscribed and set their notifications, I always want to reward those people. Those items start at $1 starting bid. But you're saying, Belle, these are all buy it nows. There's no starting bid. What are you doing? Well, on my Sunday Buy It Now show, everything, and I mean everything, is $1. So I try to also start out the other videos with $1 items and then let people know, if you like this, go back and watch the Sunday videos. I've had a dozen of those Sunday videos. Each are about an hour. So that is 12 hours of $1 items. I tell you, you could put together a whole shipment of just $1 items if you took the time to watch those back in order. But let me show you what I have here. Okay, first I've got some dryer sheets. I do want to alert you, these boxes have come open. Are they still in there? Absolutely. See, you can peek. But unfortunately, whatever they sealed them with, see right here, just came unstuck. So for that, I was able to get them cheap. And I'm passing on that savings to you. Once again, this little flap is open, but if we can see in here, I don't know that we can even see in here. They are all in here. So this first one is scented like lavender, and the second one is unscented. They are both one and done. Okay, next I have this round scrubby. I love these because there's a place to hang these up. That is so convenient. Also, they're double-sided. This first side has some grit to it, so it's great for those pans that have the baked on stuff at the bottom. And this side is super duper soft for your glassware, china, crystal. So 2 sides in one and a way to hang it up. Now, you need something more heavy duty. This is heavy duty on all 4 sides. Sometimes we have those rusted things outside. Maybe you need to get the rust off of that patio set before you start using it. Or you've got a grill, you've got pots outside. So if you need something heavy duty with scrubbers on all sides, this is what you're going to want. I do have multiples of both of these. You've heard that old saying, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Well, sometimes going about things in a way where you know that there's going to be easy cleanup is the solution. I have these oven bags. So maybe you're baking a big old turkey like in the picture, or maybe it's a ham, maybe it's a rack of lamb, maybe it's a brisket. It could be so many different things. By wrapping it up in here, it's going to let you have kind of a sous vide method of cooking. Not only is it going to keep those juices in, which gives a natural basting in order to make meat more tender, but it is going to help with cleanup. Do you really want to scrub, or do you want to throw it on a platter and then throw the bag away? Easy peasy. Because let's face it, whether you think cooking is fun or cooking is a chore, it's the only chore that makes 5 more chores. You know, you scrub a toilet and you're done. You sweep the floor and you're done. However, with cooking, you cook up a great meal or even cook up an awful meal. But what happens? You've got to wash all the pots and pans. You've got to clean out the oven and the microwave. You've got to clean all those dishes and the utensils and the bowls you mixed it up with. You've got to load the dishwasher, wash it, unload it, load it all back in the cabinets again, go to the store, get food, drive it home, carry it all the way in, load it into the pantry and the fridge, and I'm exhausted just telling the steps that you have to do after cooking. Imagine how exhausted you are after actually doing it. So anything that makes it easier, I'm in favor of. Okay, next, for those household cleaning chores, I have long gloves. And did you know gloves come in sizes? Turns out they do. I've got size large and I've got size medium. Oops, I think I forgot to say that the oven bags were only $2. These gloves are $3. And these are name brand gloves by Dawn. Yes, Dawn the dishwashing liquid, people. And they are a long cuff glove. They are made of premium latex. They are cotton lined, and they have an embossed grip so that those slippery dishes and glassware pieces don't slip out of your hands. Also, even though these are meant for dishes, sometimes, let's face it, we need gloves for other cleaning chores. If you're holding sponges, trying to clean that bathtub, why would you want to do that with your own hands? You, sadly enough, have something die in your yard. You don't want to touch that. You want to wear these gloves to pick it up and dispose of it. So there are so many chores that we just rather not touch, and these gloves are a great solution. How do you clean those things you can't reach? You know, that is constantly a problem. I don't know about y'all, but down here we have a lot of ceiling fans, and those ceiling fans are hard to reach. Also, have you noticed that on those boards that surround the door frame, that they get dusty? Tops of cabinets and bookcases get dusty, and if you just leave them there, they will get more and more dusty. Plus, if you have a ceiling fan, then the ceiling fan will take that dust and distribute it all over the room. But I don't know about y'all, but I can't reach. I'm not short, I'm not petite now, but I just don't happen to be a giant. So this is one of those things that helps me. Let me open this one up and show it to you. This one is pretty in pink. First of all, let me show you how soft and luxurious this is. This is a great solution. And this alone is great to reach in. If you have a curio cabinet and you have that glassware that you need to dust, or those figurines, but I'm sure you can see all of these extensions. Look, 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 look. And so let me put it here and let me see if I can show you. So it is super duper long, and it with the telescoping to it, it's really going to help you reach all of those things. Because I don't know about y'all, but the older I get, the less I want to stand on a ladder, the less I want to stand on a step stool. And don't even get me started. I won't even do some of the stupid things I used to do when I was in my 20s, like standing on a chair or an ottoman. No, no, no. The older and wiser you get, the less chances you take. Some of y'all are surrounded by family who can either, keep a watch out or at least call 911. When you don't have that, you have to be extra careful. And this long telescoping cleansing wand is going to be $5. Also, $5 is this. It doesn't really look like much, does it? But that's the great thing about devices that fold up. It's going to save me space shipping it to you, but look how big this storage item opens. First of all, it has this great texture to it that just makes it more and more and more durable. And I love that it has a clear window. That way you can see, wait, did I put my summer clothes in here? Did I put winter sweaters? Did I put blankets in it? Next, I want to show you that it's got handles. Look at the handles. I love handles in case you want to carry it. And of course, it has handles on both sides. And let me open it up because it does have a zipper right here. And actually, one of the things I like is that it has a double zipper. So if you want to unzip it from this side, you can. You want to unzip it from that side, you can. Now let me see if I can open this up and set it up big enough that y'all can see. Oh. Okay. I'm not sure that I can even show this to you. Look, 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 look. Look at how big it is. It's kind of like a fold-up hamper. This will totally fit those comforters that you have to store that are just too big. Let me throw my ruler up here just to give y'all an idea. Here's my ruler, and you will see it is way, way, way bigger than the ruler. So $5. Also, for $5, let me show you this storage organization caddy keeper. And I've got several of these. I only had 3 of those tall fold-up hampers that were $5. This one is going to be $5 too. This is the bottom. There we go. Let me not flatten it out so much that I can't fold it back up. And you're saying, wait, Belle, what is that? Well, until you get stuff in it, sometimes it's hard to tell what it is. I love that it has these dividers in it. It's supposed to be for your jeans, for your pants, for your t-shirts. That way you can file them away. I don't happen to have any of those out. What can I use to illustrate? How about this? Later on, I'm going to show some towels and pot holders. I'm not saying that that's what this is for. This is not for that. But you can just imagine that these are pairs of pants and jeans, and you can see how great that these are going to fit in there. What else do I have? Oh, I'm going to have these cleaning cloths later, so hopefully this will be a better illustration. So once again, you can see if your drawers are full, this is going to sit up and it's going to help you categorize your items. So if you're tired of just looking at that pile of t-shirts and you can't tell what you have, which one is Peanuts, which one is Rugrats, which one is Frozen, this is going to help you with it. And when you're not using it, you can just fold it up. Also great for kids and men and teens and so forth. Something else I like about it is if you want to carry it from room to room to room, or maybe you want it inside a linen closet, you just pull it out, because this could absolutely be for linens or for your towels. So $5 for this one. Let me fold it back up so I can figure out how it was. Let me do this off camera. Also $5. This is a one and done. So when this sells, it's going to go on the sold out list. Oops, that's the back. Okay, some of you may have seen my earring display, and this just keeps opening up. And you saw that I had little containers and they hung. This is the same way, where you get 1 row, 2, 3, 4, and 5 rows here, and each one has a little pocket. So whatever you need to put in this pocket, whether it is jewelry, maybe it's pens and pencils, maybe it is makeup, lots of things could go in this, and it has so many layers to it. $5. Now, some of y'all may be saying, now, Belle, some of this is more organization than cleaning. Come on now. And that's true. I will admit that all the live long day, because I feel like when things are more organized, it's a way that you can keep them cleaner. Plus, in order to be able to get to your surfaces to clean, you kind of sort of need it organized. All right, well, here are some actual cleaners. I have 5 of these in total. They are different colors. So if you care about color, specify. This one is full of pinks and purples and blue. And you get, they're called Scrub Boss Non-Stick. Good choice from the kitchen. They are flexible. They are easy to rinse. So you're going to get an entire 4-pack for $2. So if you want the girliest one with pinks and purples and a blue, here you go. If you're making your husband clean and he doesn't think that he should use pink for whatever reason, this one's got the yellow, the green, the blue. It's a no pink variety. This one is no yellow and no green variety. This one has all of the colors. I've got 5 packages of these in total. Each are going to be $2 for the 4-pack. If you care about color, specify. Otherwise, I'm going to say all sponges work alike and just grab you a 4-pack. But if you care or it matters to you, your husband, your kids, whatever, then let me know your color preference and I will pick that one special before I throw it in your bin. Next, need some washcloths. These are super duper soft, very well, um, I should say textured to be absorbent. And you're going to get a 5-pack. You're going to get 2 green, 1 pink, and 2 blue. I have 3 of these 5-packs available. These are going to be just $3 for 5 of them. These are going to be so soft and so careful on your dishes, on your china, and they are very absorbent, by the way. So let's, oh yes, let me show you the other ones. Here we go. Here's the second one. Here's my third. Here's my third one, and this is also something I can order more of if you need more. If you want fewer dishes to wash, the solution is paper plates. You can use them and throw them away, but what happens when they get soggy? What happens when you want to be able to cut a piece of meat on them? They're just not strong enough. Well, I have the solution. There are such a thing as paper plate holders. These particular ones are made of bamboo. This is a 4-pack, and they are super duper strong, and you'll see in the picture they have the cheapest, thinnest paper plates ever inside here, and yet it's holding up a big burger and some vegetables and some chips. So if you're interested, I'm selling these as a set. So $6 for the set of 4. It's a one and done. This is all I have. Okay, we have talked about cleaning for the laundry, cleaning for the kitchen, cleaning for your ceiling fans. How do you clean for your grill? This is a 3-in-1 grill brush by Flame and Go. I'd really call it 4-in-1, but I'll show you why. First, we have metal tines. Then we have a super abrasive scrubber. Then at the end, we have a scraper. And I do want to warn you that that is sharp. But the reason I'd say it's also 4-in-1 is not only is the scraper at the end, if you look at the sides, they are perfectly shaped for the tines of the grill. So for this reason, you will be able to not only clean the smooth surfaces by scraping it this way, but you can use the side ones to scrape as well. So $3 for this brand new with tag Flame and Glow grill brush. Okay, next for $2 is this huge sponge. I'll put it next to the other sponges that I was showing so that you can see the size difference. It is way bigger. This one is going to be $2. It's by Ocello. So you can see this one is 7 inches long, and it says on the label that it resists bacterial odor. Also, you can see that it is made by 3M with unique Stay Fresh antimicrobial technology to resist bacterial odors. And you know 3M is the company behind Scotch and Command strips, and they make so many great things for the home. So if you need this mega huge sponge, of which I only have one, oh look, I measured it and the measurement was actually down here. 7.7 inches by 4.2 inches by 1.5 inches tall. This one and done will be just $2. Okay, next I know more storage and organization. This is a accordion style holder. It opens up and looks like this. So if you need a place for people to come in and put their hats, their ball caps, your gardening hat, because after all, when you walk in and you're hot and sweaty, you want to get that thing off your head so that your hair can dry out, or maybe you're going straight to the shower, but you just need a place to put those things. I also use this for all of my shopping bags and my reusable grocery store bags. So when I'm going out to the Aldi, I have these hanging here right by the door, and I just grab one to however many I think I need, and they're right there for me to grab and go. So this is going to be just $5. I only have one of these. Next, this is an over-the-door hanger, and you will see it is adjustable to different widths of doors. And it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiers of holders. These are also great if you have hats or caps. These are great for towels if you have a big family, but I'll just fess up and tell you what I do with these. I have my clothes on hangers. So I'll put hanger for Monday with the outfit right here, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. That way, when I pick out clothes, I pick out for the whole week. I just throw something around the house on during the weekend. But this way, I have an entire week of clothes picked out. That way, I don't accidentally wear black 2 times during the week, or I don't accidentally wear red twice. So that way I can make sure I'm wearing outfits that look a lot different colors, so people don't say, wait, didn't you wear that yesterday? And you saying, well, I also had on black, but that one was a V-neck, this one is a scoop neck. And you're trying to convince them that you're not wearing the same thing. And if you wear totally different colors, nobody ever thinks that. Also, and those are $3. $3. Also, if you need a bigger over-the-door hook, this one is made of metal. And look at all of these spaces. So this one is great for pants. That's what I use it for. Sweatpants, for track pants, because with it being metal, it is super duper heavy. Also, I store towels on this. And here is a towel coming up, because yes, I will have towels, and you can see how this is way bigger than a towel, so I can actually get 2 towels on this when they are folded up right, and then I just slowly but surely grab them. So this one being more heavy duty, and I only have 3 of this, and this is one of those things I can't get more. I can order more of the plastic ones if they run out. I can't get more of this heavy duty metal kind, because these could hold so much more weight. This is what you're going to put your heavy stuff on. These are going to be $5, and I only have 3. Okay, next let's talk about these sippy cups. Well, they're not really sippy cups. They're adult reusable cups with a straw. You know, back in the old days, if these were smaller, then we would call them a sippy cup. But nobody ever says that about adult cups. But these are that standard size that everybody has, slightly under 11 inches, including the straw. But the problem is, how do you get down to the bottom to wash it? I mean, I'll use this as an example. This one is brand new. If anybody wants to buy this, $3. It's solid pink, has a blue straw, and it would be gorgeous if you're one of those people that wraps it with the stickers or studs it or bedazzles it. But anyway, when you are trying to get in the bottom, I mean, I can only get my hand this far. I'm not sure if y'all can see me. I can't get to the bottom of it. So how do you clean it if you can't get to the bottom of it? Well, I found these handy dandy brushes. They are super long, and I'm going to keep this one in plastic, but just demonstrate with it. And can you see? Hopefully I chose a cup you can at least see a little bit. Hopefully you can see it is all the way down to the bottom, and you still have plenty of room to reach. So I think these are so handy dandy. And you're saying, well, what kind of a coating is this? This is, I'm not sure you can see, it is a silicone. That's why it's flexible. And it's not going to trap in any odors or bacteria, but I do have multiples of these so that you can use one, wash one. But I think those are so handy because I just can't get my big hand down in there. Look how pretty this little organizer is. You know, usually I don't think of organizers as pretty, but this one is. It is still new and sealed. It has a stadium design on it. So maybe you need it for cosmetics. Maybe you need it to hold your Post-its and your notepads. I love that it sits up on a platform which is built in, so it's going to elevate it from your desk, from your counter, wherever you have it. So this one is a one and done. It's going to be $5. Also, for $5, I got this big pink storage container. Let me back up here. Let me get out my ruler. So maybe you want to be a Fix-It Barbie, a real life Fix-It Barbie, or maybe you just like things that are pretty in pink to store. I love that this has a big closure to it, and it's also really easy to open because you can get 4 fingers underneath here. For those of you who may not be so dexterous, I had a mom who had several different types of arthritis. Her hands were all gnarled, but yet even she could get her hands under this kind of a closure. And here's the inside. I can't tell if she ever used it. It is clean, so you could store whatever. Maybe you want it for crafts. Maybe you want it for paints and glues and glitter. Maybe you want it for actual tools. There is room here. You can put a label. You can see she never labeled it. So that's the next item. Also, for storage, because let's face it, when we have things stored neatly, it not only organizes those things, it kind of organizes our lives. What is this? Well, it's to hold your folders. Your file folders, school folders. It is also great at holding magazines. So I have a bunch of these with magazines, and you can label it right here. I'm not sure Mother ever got around to labeling it. I do want to let you know there is a tiny little bite right here. So for that reason, I'm going to take just this one black one down to $3. The other ones will be $5 because they are still perfect. So here's the next one. It is a pink. And I also have one that is salmon. Oops, let me back the camera up so you can see the difference in color. This one is a blush pink, a mauve pink. This one's salmon. You can tell my mother just loved all shades of pink, can't you? She was just that kind of a girly girl, and so am I. Next, I've got an organizer caddy here. This would be great for pens and pencils. You can see what's in it that I really like. But I bet if you are a DIY kind of person, it would be great for you as well. because then you could put your tools in here, your screwdrivers, your pliers, and see what is what. You could put your various types of scissors. I'm not a person that has all those tools, but my dad has one, and it is still loaded up because that man must have had a dozen different types of screwdrivers, a dozen different types of pliers, and so it worked out great for those kind of tools. So it is nice and wide, and this one will be $5 as well. Okay, next I've got some pretty little trays. They do have room right here. You can label them. This one says, enjoy the little things, and it's got these pretty roses on it. Just lovely. And I think my mother was going to use these to organize jewelry, and she just, bless her heart, never got around to it. You know how it is. Step one is the idea. Step two, you then start getting the materials you need, and sometimes you just never get around to step three. But what I think her plan was is she kept earrings on cards. So like for instance, here you can, she would fill it up. So here's more earrings on cards, and let me tip it this way so y'all can hopefully see. And so you just load it up. Load it up. And that way when she wanted to look through, she could just look through with the little cards. Now, do you have to use it for this purpose? Absolutely not. You could use it however you want to, but that's just what she was planning to do, because she said, well, it has lots of nice spaces for big ones. Oh, look, this one's badly mischief. So that was her plan with it. But also, even if you have items that you have in sealed plastic, they're still going to fit as well. So this was one pattern she had. I think she was going to do different patterns, for one for silver, one for gold, one for sterling. I'm not 100% sure. Or it could have been one with real stones. We didn't exactly discuss, you know, what and how. She doesn't always tell me the methods. So some of it was just guesswork after she had already gone to heaven. So I do want to let you know that I also have a black and white pattern. So if you're a person that likes neutrals, and this one has some great geometrics to it, also a few little paisleys, and this is what it looks like inside. I think I have the most of this one. And there's also a black with white pattern. This is the only black with white. I have several white with black, but you can see how you could use them together. So $5 for these. And then if you're saying, but that's just not big enough, she did have one in the double size. So if you also want the double size, let me see if I can show you the difference. These have the long spots for bracelets or watches, which is a great help, especially if you're a watch person. So let me see if I can show you side by side the difference. Well, let me see if I can put this one up here and this one down here. Maybe you can see the difference. So 5 for the little, 10 for the big, and I only have one of the big ones. Some of you may be saying, you know, that open air storage where I can get to it conveniently just isn't for me. I want a way I can close it up, a way that I can stack it up, a dust cover. Well, here you go, $3. And this one is closable. It has 2 closures on it. So it is double secure. You open it like this, and then you've got all of these divided grids. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 4, so you've got 24 in here. So if you don't want to store your earrings on cards, these will fit in without the cards. Or maybe you have pendants, maybe you have bindings, spare clasps, other jewelry pieces, parts, beads. So this is a great way of storing them. This way it is going to be covered, and you can stack these up. Here's another one. I've got 2 of this size, so this size is going to be $3. But for some of you saying, that's nice and all, but I have bigger, thicker jewelry, and it's not necessarily going to fit in that $3 size. Do you have something for bigger pieces? And the answer is yes. Here we go. Open this one up. This one is going to be $5. And let me show you the difference in thickness. So this is the $3 one. This is the $5 one. Clear these away. Okay, so some of y'all are saying, well, let's see what this can fit. So here's the double clasp on both sides. You open it up and just look how much thicker it is. Okay, so let's see how things fit. Will big brooches fit in it? Yes, of course. Will a bracelet fit? Yes, of course. And you're saying, well, what about those big clamper bracelets? Here's a clamper bracelet. Here's a clamper bracelet. And look, still plenty of room. You can see there is plenty of room to spare, even when they have a big butterfly. Oh, and if anybody happens to be interested in these beautiful butterfly bracelets, $7, by the way. Because I can't show something without giving it a price. Same reason here. If for some reason you want this gorgeous brooch, $7. And if you want this beautiful bracelet, $2. Okay, but back to storage and organization. And before I take it away, I always like to show you by the comparison with size. You thought that one was big? I've got one that is even bigger. Look, look, look. This one is going to be $7, and you're saying, whatever am I going to do with something that huge? Well, maybe you have a painted canvas. Maybe you have a completed puzzle. Maybe you have something that needs to stay right where you put it. Maybe you need to set it up for gluing, but yet you don't want a little fly to fly by during the night, or you don't want a little fur baby or human baby to touch it, so you can lay it out in this carrier, and then you just close it up. Once again, it has closures on each side, and it is huge. So put what you want to in it. Let me get out my ruler so y'all can see just how big it is. It is a good 12 inches. Next, $3 for a 3-pack of containers. These are by Kidgets, and let me show you the sizes. The tiniest little size is 1.96 ounce. The middle size is 4.46 ounce, and the largest size is 5.4 ounce. They are a 3-in-1 snack container. They are BPA free. Now, if you don't need all 3 sizes and all 3 containers, I will sell them separately. If you want to buy just the big one, here it is. You want to buy just the small one? Got to tell you, just the small one has a handle. The thing that I like about all of these is it's a screw off lid. Because if you've ever dropped one and the top has just popped off, and then you had a mess with these screw on ones, they're not coming off. The other thing I like is that these are interconnected. You might think these are just stacked, but take a look. Here and here, you just screw them on and then you can carry them around. So therefore you can buy as many as you want to, connect them and carry them around. So you want to buy the 3-pack for $3. You want to buy them individually. You buy them individually by telling me the color of the top. So yellow, blue, green. How do you keep a bar of soap clean? I don't know if y'all have this problem in your bathroom, but if you use a bar of soap, where do you put it? You can't just keep it in the sink, and you can't just keep it on the counter. Most of the time, you have to have a soap dish. But the problem is, most soap dishes go like this, and then water piles up in it, and the soap stays soggy because there is a natural drippage of water. This one is at an angle, and look, it will even drip right back into the sink rather than making a puddle on the counter. And you say, well, how does it stay connected? This is actually a suction cup. So I think this is a great design and really solves a problem, at least for those of us who use a bar soap, especially if you like that fancy glycerin soap or those artisan soaps. And those soaps are so expensive, and you just can't waste it on it sitting there and just melting when you're not using it. You can also put one of these in your bathtub, so it doesn't have to be next to your sink. If you use those fancy soaps when you're bathing, this can help you out as well. If y'all haven't already, click the thumbs up for me. Please, oh please, help a Southern Belle out by clicking on that. Also, I'm trying to decide what to do for my next one. I was going to show some towels and pot holders, but this is getting kind of long. So I think I'm going to save that for a future premiere since I have 3 per week. But y'all let me know what other premieres you would like to see me make. Next product is a hand sanitizer. This is a big, huge bottle. It is 8 ounces. I believe I have 4 of these. Antiseptic hand sanitizer, 72% alcohol, cleans 99.99% of germs. And it has natural aloe vera and glycerin to moisturize. And it's even fragrance free. So if you've enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. This last item is going to be just $1, just like my first round of all my auctions. It starts with what I call my Belle's Bargain Bonanza round for my early bird viewers. And items start at just $1. Also, my Sunday premieres, of which I've already had over a dozen, are an entire hour of just $1 bargains. I know some people would sell that little 1-ounce size for $1, but here at Southern Belle Nola, Bargains by Belle, this entire 8-ounce bottle, just $1. Well, I say, laissez bon temps, roulez, let the good times roll. Roll in your life, roll in your heart, roll in your soul. Roll on and on and on. See you at the next auction, 7 p.m., Friday, Saturday, and Monday. Bye. May God bless y'all.